in badass new state-of-the-art cars with badass Coach and fucking Louis Vuitton bags, which cost about a G or $500, and they always have their nail did. They always got their hair done, and it never dawns on anybody that Shaniqua is not only getting paid per child from the government in whatever subsidies that she can apply for, from child care to WIC to you name it. I mean, you can apply to so many different government programs and get money. On top of that, you're getting paid by the child support lottery system. So, unfortunately, and this goes for you fellas out there, make sure to put a rubber on it or pull it out and shoot it in her face, because if you decide to just go in cream pie style, wink, wink, I mean, you're going to end up in a very precarious situation for the rest of your life, having to pay some dumb cunt because she just so happened to shit out your kid, and you're on the hook for that. And by the way, if you're a good earner, you're going to be fucked, all right? If you're a guy that is a good earner, you know, you're a hustler, you're a sales dog, you're a guy that works on the fucking oil rig making fucking six figures, you are going to be punished more than the fucking scumbag that doesn't do shit. Haven't you noticed that? I mean, haven't you seen a Maury Povich? You know, you are not the father. You are the father. I every time I watch one, there's some guy, unfortunately urban, there's always some guy that's out there, yeah, I got 10 kids, baby. I got 9 kids. I got 8 kids. And yet this motherfucker is still walking out in Ralph Lauren and fucking lug boots and shit. What's up, Anonymous?
Spoken like a backwards fundamentalist, you shit-kicking hick. I'm surprised you even have a wife, considering all you love is money, and have no empathy for anyone.
No, I have empathy for people. What are you talking about? I don't have empathy for anyone. I have empathy for people. I just don't have empathy for too many American people. And you want to know why that is? I live in a fucking country right now where you've got homeless people that are morbidly obese. Okay? We got homeless people that are morbidly obese. Meanwhile, there's people in all parts of the world. You know that more than fucking 60% of the planet lives on less than $2 a day, for fuck's sake? I mean, give me a fucking break. We're over here, and this is what makes me sick. I keep seeing these stupid fucking protests about, oh, we gotta raise the minimum wage to $20 an hour and $25 an hour and all this fucking bullshit. We got nobody that wants to go to work anymore because all these dumb millennial and Gen Z fucking shitheads have had their goddamn egos inflated because of the self-esteem movement that was implemented in public education. So they're dumber than shit, but they got the ego the size of fucking Brad Pitt or some shit. I mean, give me a fucking break, man. This is the American public sucks at this point. I mean, don't get me wrong. We got a lot of innovators. We got a lot of entrepreneurs in here. But I'll be honest with you. I am disgusted at what the hell has happened to the millennial and Gen Z generation. And, you know, there's no turning back, unfortunately. These people, they're addicted to their video games. They don't mind sleeping in fucking coffins. I mean, that's what's good. That's what's in the works for you goddamn millennials and Gen Zers out there. You understand? You people are not going to be able to afford anything, and you people are going to be put in capsules to sleep. I'm not even fucking kidding around. I mean, did you see what happened in Japan? Because Japan is like 10 years ahead of us on this shit. Japan, there's actually people that live in internet cafes. That's your future, millennials. That's your future. What is this? Gloucester's a psyop. Hi, Toast. We are here. We know you're a globalist at the Bohemian. I'm not a Bohemian Club member. Who are you cremating this year, by the way? Anyway, here's a nice video for you. No trolling. Memories in the corner of my Russia. Okay, thanks a lot. But look, I'm not kidding around. This is what is going to be your future. I have to show this. I'm sorry. I have to show this because you millennials and you Gen Zers, you just don't understand what the fuck your future is going to be, and I'm going to show you right now. All right, I'm going to show you right the fuck right now. Give me the goddamn video, engineer. Put the shit up there. I'm going to show you pieces of shit right the fuck right now what your millennial and Gen Z future is right here, okay? Let me show you. Here, let me just fucking forward it right to the part. Put the PC shot on. This is your fucking future if you keep pissing and moaning and blaming boomers and blaming the education system and blaming society and blaming everybody else for your own fuck-ups. Put the PC shot on. Here it is.
宮です。26歳。工事現場などのゲートを担当している警備員です。
This is your future right here, ladies and gentlemen, you Gen Zer millennials. Look at this. All right, this is what's happening in Japan, and it's been happening for some time now. These people are renting out cubicles in an internet cafe to live in. It is a legitimate cubicle, and all you get is a little cot. I don't even know if you get a cot, but you get a cot and an internet connection and a computer, and that's all you get.
最初はマンションなど借りるところを探してましたけど、結構な値段が張ったので、やはりネットカフェでとりあえず過ごそうと思ってましたね。普段からネットカフェにはよく行っていたので、そこまでの抵抗はなかったですね。
Hold on, wait a minute. Some of you idiots you're fucking trolling, you idiots. You're like, oh, that looks comfy. Oh, that's me right now. Looks nice. Sign me up. Shut the fuck up, dude. Shut the fuck up. You fucking guys are lying your fucking ass off. You're just trying to piss me off.
そういう若い音が案外気になったりしますね。
You assholes are just trying to piss me off. Look at it. Is that your future? Look at that shit. It looks like a porno theater. Look at you got a share bathroom. Look, everybody shares one fucking shitter and one shower. How you like that, huh? There you go. Yeah, look at somebody just came out of the shower. Look at that. This is your life, millennials and Gen Z. Look at that. They use the communal microwave to warm up some ramen noodle. There it is, folks. Look at that, huh? There it is. That's the future right there. That's the future. And while I'm sitting here wallowing away in my nothingness, and I barely have enough money to put a down payment on a sandwich and rent out this stupid cubicle, let me go ahead and play my video games, all right? That's great. Let me go ahead and play my video games while I'm at it.
さすがにいつまでもアルバイトでもいられませんから、これからもうちょっとスキルアップをしていって、いずれ正社員になれるように頑張っていこうとは思いますね。
Anyway, that's enough. You idiots are being it. This is your future right there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. It looks like some disgusting secretion-stained porno fucking theater. I'm not even joking. This is what you'll think is comfy? You think this is comfy? Look at this. Yeah, I kind of already live like this, somebody said. That's great. Yeah, get this shit off of here, you fucking losers. I'm telling you, you fucking derelicts, man. I can't believe you're all, oh yeah, that looks comfy, you fucking idiots. I swear to Christ. You know what I mean? And by the way, since we're talking about this now, let's talk about something else that Joe Biden brought up in his damn State of the Union address, which is nothing more than, it looked like a fucking all-you-can-eat buffet at the seniors' night at the China Bowl. He talked about immigration. And he talked about how we need immigration reform. And I am completely for that. We should not have chain migration. We should not have immigration lotteries. We shouldn't make it so easy for people to get asylum, etc. But I do agree we need immigration reform. I do agree we need to find out who's coming to this country, and we need people who are going to come here who are going to work. Now, I know there's a lot of people out there that are going to disagree with me because all of you are just short-sighted idiots, and you're probably part of the problem anyway. But I have to be honest with you, I think we need some immigration in this country, legal immigration, to bring in people that are going to work. There are currently, right now, believe it or not, 10.5 million jobs available as of right now that no one wants to work at. No one wants to work. Gen Z, millennials, they don't want to work at these jobs. And, we're having a serious employment problem. I'll be honest with you. What's really sad is that people believe that they deserve $25 an hour for pushing a bunch of buttons on a cash register at this point in time. And I'm in shock that we can't get American people to go and fulfill these jobs. You know who's fulfilling a lot of the service industry jobs at this point in time? Retired boomers. Retired boomers, because they found that retirement is probably putting them on a fast facilitation to the grave. So to keep active, you've got retired boomers going back to work and running the service industry at this point in time. While you've got millennials and Gen Zers living off their fucking mother's couches and getting paid under the table doing stupid shitbag work, like cleaning up leaves and cleaning enema bags for a living or whatever the fuck they're doing, doing blowjobs, whatever the case might be. That's where everyone is getting paid. People that aren't working are getting paid under the table in cash. And why are we able to do that? Because there's so much cash being circulated. Remember, the Federal Reserve has been printing the goddamn fiat currency out the ass. So we can't get people into the workforce because many of these millennials and Gen Zers, because of the self-esteem movement that was asserted during the past 30 years in public education, many of these idiots think that they're better than 90% of the jobs available for them. I'm not joking. Have you ever talked to these millennials and Gen Zers? When you tell them to go get a job, they're like, I'm better than that job. I deserve to be running a Fortune 500 company and managing people. And that's literally all these stupid morons. And I can't stand it anymore. That's why Biden, even though I didn't like the direction that he was touting immigration reform, we do need immigration reform. We need to bring in people that love this country. We need to bring in people that want to work for this country. We want to bring in people that want to prosper in this country. Now, there's a reason why Biden suggested that the immigration reform that he's touting, not the variant, not the nuances of it, but the general abstract immigration reform, the reason it's backed by the Chamber of Commerce is because, believe it or not, folks, many of the people that belong to Chamber of Commerce, which is a private organization for business, is because many of those folks are immigrants. I mean, while most Americans are sitting back, spending $1,500 on shitty fucking tennis shoes that cost like $2 to make in fucking China, these folks that come to this country, many of them, depending on who they are, they live very relatively modest lives within the first several years of their residency here, save their money, and they make businesses. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Let me give you a prime example. I've seen many of immigrants personally that I've worked with that are business owners that went from modest small businesses to now making multi-millions of dollars. There was a guy in the 80s that I had in a small shopping center. I was right next to a guy at that time who was from Korea. And he was a Korean immigrant that could barely speak English. And he had his entire family working this location right next door to mine, which was one of the first $1.99 locations. The guy would be there, and if anybody was in the parking lot or if anybody was walking, the guy would be outside. Everything 99 cents, everything $1. Everything 99 cents, everything $1. And believe it or not, that guy, I still talk to, and believe it or not, I still see him from time to time. He's a very nice guy, humble man. He went from taking that store.
I'd buy that.
Hold on, what is this? Anonymous, what is it, dude?
Oh no, most jobs are minimum wage and you can't live off of them. How fucking dare the
Jesus
millennials not want to
Christ.
waste away busting their asses on work that can't afford the rent and are easily replaceable.
Whap,
They need 5
whap.
jobs to afford a shoebox apartment.
Oh, give me a fucking break. You see, you idiots want everything and want to do nothing about it. You want everything and don't want to do nothing about it. Anyway, getting back to this Korean, This Korean worked for about 5 years. Within 10 years, he went from a 99-cent store to selling off his dollar store concept to a conglomerate, taking the money from that and owning one of the biggest trading wholesale distributors in this country today. And it's here in Texas. I'm not gonna say his name or anything, but a very, very good example. I mean, there's several examples. I know a Mexican who came here with his wife, who decided that they were going to have like some kind of a taco shop or some shit. And they were able to take over a spot that had a drive-through location. It may have been like, some old McDonald's or some shit. So these immigrants, him, his wife, and they had somebody within their family that was a cousin or something that all worked there, and they worked for nothing. And lo and behold, I still talk to this guy as well. I talk to a lot of people. I have seen business happen more with immigrants than I have with American people. And this guy turned that operation into a $500,000 a month operation just on that location alone, off of shitting out tacos from fucking 6 to 12. Unbelievable. But you know what? It takes work. It takes time. It takes energy. It takes effort. And you see, most of you millennials and Gen Zers don't want to do it. Now, let me take what Anonymous just donated. He said, oh no, most jobs are minimum wage and you can't live off them. How the fucking dare do the millennials do not want to waste away busting their asses on work they can't afford, rent? Are you kidding me? Let me explain something to you, okay? Capitalist of the Year. I hate to bring this guy up, but I'm proud of this kid. Capitalist of the Year of the Ghosties for 2021 was a kid that would call up 2016 and be a little troll, and we created the short bus because of this kid, etc. And once we kind of like, I told him to go away. He didn't go away. He still listened to the broadcast. And he realized that Ghost is right. I'm not going to go to college. I'm not going to waste my time going to college. I'm not going to go and put myself in $60,000 worth of debt. So instead, when he turned 17, because he was listening to me since a lot of people listen to me, even though they shouldn't, when they're teenagers, at 17, he got himself a job in the fast food industry. And guess what? He listened because he heard Ghost tout time and time again that all you got to do is go in, get a job, don't cause trouble, don't call in, get to work on time, be available if they have extra shifts for you, etc. And lo and behold, he went from working for minimum wage. Now the kid is a general manager of a location, which not only does he get a pretty generous salary to be the GM, but now the kid gets a percentage of what the goddamn store makes. All right? 21 years old.
Ghost. The problem is most jobs are minimum wage, which don't pay enough to sustain life anymore.
Bullshit.
Houses aren't $500 like in the 50s.
Bullshit.
Boomers have corrupted this market to keep millennials and Gen Z down forever.
Bullshit. And first of all,
WTF?
let me explain something else there, liberal Larry. The only reason that there's minimum wage is to see whether or not someone is going to be faithful to the job. Okay? If you're at any minimum wage job, after about 2 months, they give you a raise. And they actually continued to raise your pay if you happen to know and have experience and you're on time and you don't cause any drama with the other employees, etc. All right? And believe it or not, that's what happened to the Capitalist of the Year last year, is that eventually he worked his way up. He's now the GM of a location, and the corporation is so impressed with him that they're about to potentially hook him up with his own franchise so that he can own his own location. So I'll tell you something right now. All of you people that are pissing and moaning about, oh man, I can't do this, I can't do that, I don't know what's going on. Let me tell you something right now. You aren't taking enough initiative. All you have to do is work. You're just out here wasting your youth. And look, you're never going to have the type of energy that you have during your youth. So I'll tell you right now, all of you people that are pissing and moaning, it's your fault.
Sounds more like grooming little kids than inspiring.
All right, go shove it up your ass, all right? You're probably some idiot paying on a stupid fucking college debt, and you don't even fucking have a job, you dumb moron. And let's just say for the sake of argument, all right, let's take your argument. Let's say, okay, it's minimum wage, and let's say you get a job at minimum wage that allows you to do a decent amount of overtime. Let's just. I've done this before, and I know you people are probably going to be like, "Oh, I don't want to hear this, Ghost. I don't want to," and all that crap. But let's get the calculator. Put the PC shot on, okay? We got the calculator here, and let's say, what is fucking minimum wage, like $8.25 or some shit an hour or some crap, right? Let's say $8.15. What is it? Does somebody know the exact minimum wage? I pay my fucking employees more than minimum wage, but. Does anybody? It's not $7.25. Are you kidding me? All right, what is it? What is it? All right, you guys are dicks. I'm not even going to show this. Forget it. I'm not even going to show this if you idiots aren't going to take this fucking shit serious, dude. If you're not going to take this shit serious, then why the fuck do I even bother? Jesus. All right, it's $7.25. All right. Now, obviously, I don't think anybody is getting hired at $7.25. If you can't get a fucking job at $8 an hour, you're an idiot, okay? So let's just say $8 an hour for the sake of argument, okay? $8. Excuse me. $8, and let's say you're able to get unlimited overtime and you're able to, let's say you get 60 hours a week. You should be able to do 60 hours on top of your fucking head if you're in your 20s, all right? So $8 an hour times 60 hours a week is $480 a week. You times that by 4 weeks in a month, that's $1,920 a month. You times that by 12 months in a year, that's $23,040, okay? Now, I mean, that's obviously, that's below threshold, I believe, of taxation, isn't it? Isn't it like below threshold? It might be 22,000. I forgot which one it is. But 23,000. Okay. Now let's go back. Let's go back to this. Let's go back to 1920, which is the sum in which you can get if you work 60 hours at $8 an hour. Okay. Now let's see if you get a rent. How much is rent? Let's say it's just you. I mean, unless you got cheering or something like that. I mean, I don't know what to tell you about that. That's your fucking irresponsibility. But let's say, what is it, $800 a month for a one-bedroom or efficiency apartment? I think I'm going overboard with that, but let's just say $800 a month for rent. So that leaves you with $1,120. Let's go ahead and minus how much for electric. I mean, in a one-bedroom apartment, maybe, what, $50? Maybe $50?
I'd buy that.
Hold on, what is it, Tasaron?
I would actually argue that I felt more alive and younger at 21 to 23 than I was at 18 to 20. My younger years setting up my life and job were the worst compared to once I was set and all I had to do was do my job.
Yeah, well, I hear you, dude. I mean, you have to use your 20s to your advantage here, all right? I'm just saying. Anyway, let's go ahead. Thank you to Sauron for sharing that, by the way, dude. Anyway, look, $800, and look, people are saying it's $1,200 over here. Well, then move if it's too fucking expensive for you, you stupid prick. All right, go to a market where $800 for a fucking efficiency or $800 for a fucking one bedroom is possible. You stupid fucking shithead. Give me a fucking break. Or get a goddamn roommate or some shit. Give me a break, you fucking stupid, unresourceful, excuse-ridden fucking shitheads. All right, so let's say you got minus $50 a month for electric, because you have to have electric. And typically, if you're going to be in a position where you're renting, you're not going to be paying for water. You're probably not going to be paying for, garbage or, any of those resources. So then it comes down to what do you need from this point on? You've got electric, you've got your rent paid. What do you need? You need food, right? You need food. So let's say, you're not some fat piece of fucking crap. And let's say that, you kind of meal prep, you cook for yourself, you don't go out to eat, etc. Let's say it's about $400 a month, maybe $350 to $400 a month. All right? If you're eating more than $400 a month and it's just you're a fat piece of shit. All right? So let's just say, I'll say $350 a month. Give me a break. That's $720. Okay, $720. All right. Wait a minute. Plus weed and booze. Why don't you fucking wait until you have fucking money saved up so that you can throw money on fucking weed and booze, you stupid shithead? Jesus Christ. Anyway, we're at $720, okay? Now, this is where you have to figure out what... Oh, Jesus. What is this?
I don't know about you, Ghost, but I'm sick of all this fruity modern music and Billie Eilish crap.
I am too.
Here's some old school hip-hop that I hope you'll appreciate.
All right, we'll take a look at it there, old school. All right, we'll take a look at it, for Christ's sake. Wait a minute, Winston Fujimori, what about health insurance? I mean, what are you, a tard? I mean, unless you're an unhealthy fat piece of tubber-large shit, you should be just fine in your 20s, all right? Unless you're a part of the jackass crew, give me a break.
Most places are too cheap to give you raises no matter how much ass you kiss because they function off skeleton crews for maximum capital. It's only union jobs that give you raises, and you hate those because you think it's commie shit.
You people are complete idiots. You people are giving me excuses worse than some bimbo on why she's prostituting her ass on OnlyFans. I mean, give me a fucking break, all right? Give me a fucking break. Anyway, what about prescriptions? What do you mean prescriptions? What are you, on the pill? What are you, birth control? Dude, I am an old man and I don't take a fucking prescription drug. I haven't never taken a prescription drug. Jesus Christ. Anyway.
https://youtube.b/5+glue
Anyway, look, all you people that are taking prescriptions, that's your fucking fault, okay? I mean, you idiots listen to these white coats as if they know more about your internal body than fucking you. And you're the idiots that believe these people without question. So give me a fucking break. If you're taking prescriptions, it's your fucking problem, all right? Give me a fucking... What about my prescription? I don't know. What about my prescription for my mental... Fuck your mental drugs. Fucking tired of that. Don't make me go off on mental health again. Do not make me go off on mental health again. I have to get my Zoloft and my Prozac. Fuck your Zoloft. Fuck your Prozac. Get over it, you fucking stupid turd. Anyway, as I was stating, okay, we're going to talk about cell phone bill, right? You got to have cell phone. And now you could get a cell phone now by trading in an old piece of shit and dropping like $100, depending on your credit, of course. You got bad credit, you're going to have to pay for the fucking phone. But if you got decent credit or no credit at all, you can get yourself a goddamn phone on the credit of T-Mobile or Verizon or any of that shit. So let's say you already get that. I mean, how much is that? What is that? $50 a month or some shit when you get like T-Mobile or some shit? Isn't that $50 a month? All right, let's go ahead. Minus $50 a month. Okay. Now, this is where from this point on, this is where you need to either figure out what it is that you need and what it is that you want. Okay? What it is that you need and what it is that you want. Okay? Oh, what, $80? Is it $80? Fine. I'll add another 30 to it, you fucking stupid homos, all right? There. $80 for a fucking stupid cell phone payment. There it is, okay? Anyway, after that, this is where you try to figure out, okay, what do I need and what do I want? And from that point, you work around this 640 right here. What do you need? You need to go out and, do some boozing? Well, that's going to be cut off from this point right there. Do you think you need some tetrahydrocannabinol or tobacco? Or, I mean, that's going to be from that point on. And look, the lower that you can have in expenses on this number, the more you can save month to month. So I'm just saying, it doesn't take a genius. It's just you people expect too much. You people think that you deserve shit for doing nothing. It makes me sick. Give me a drink. Ugh. I'm not drinking beer yet, by the way. I'm drinking water. What is this?
https://youtube.b/moss28pi, India.
What about car payments? Motherfucker, get a place by where you work. Good God. You see these people, they don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, and they're like, I want a car. I want car insurance. I mean, you're starting off with nothing, okay? This is where black people and minorities talk about white privilege. You're witnessing it right here. I never thought I'd ever witness white privilege, but I think I'm witnessing it right now. I'm not even joking. People are completely out of touch. That they're demanding shit now. I mean, do you hear? They're like, man, what about my car? What about my motherfucking fast internet, baby? What about this? What about my motherfucking? I mean, shut the fuck up.
https://
And by the way, what the hell is up with this Arab writing?
And 0_0 grams.
What the hell is up with that Arab writing? I don't like that. I mean, what is it, a Chechnyan rebel? Anyway, I'm just saying, you see, this is I'm witnessing white privilege right before my eyes. I never thought it existed, I swear to God. I mean, but I'm sitting over here trying to make an example of how somebody could technically live on $8 an hour if they've got, unlimited overtime. And these idiots are talking about, what about my car? What are you talking about? People are literally carless every day in America. You got to save for a car, you idiot. And if you can't save for a car, you've got to spend your money on something that's going to get you credit so you can get a goddamn car. Unfucking believable. And what about my premium gas for my car? I mean, man, you people make me sick, dude. I'm serious. I mean, this is why I don't give money to homeless people. This is why I don't give money to charity. This is why I don't feel sorry for anybody in the fucking America. I mean, I just can't stand this shit, man. I mean, look, nobody gave me a goddamn thing. You know what my fucking family did to me? Right when I turned 18, they kicked me the fuck out and said, yeah, go out there, go do something for yourself there, boy, and that's it. I didn't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. Everything that I thought was my personal possessions as a child, guess what? My parents kept it. All right, and they sold it and fucking whatever. Whatever they fucking did with it. And what is it, communist for Trump?
Serious question. I hear a lot of debate on whether or not you should use a debit card or a credit card. What's the best move for young people who just turned 18 and or have no credit?
I think that you should, you need a debit card because that's connected with your savings or your checking account, I should say. But a credit card, this is how you get good credit, ladies and gentlemen. And it's this fucking easy, and I don't understand why people don't understand this, okay? People think that, hey man, I buy something 1 month and then I pay it off the next month. That's not what builds you credit. You know what the biggest secret in building credit is? Your ability to pay interest, okay? The more interest that you pay and then pay off the balance, that's what builds you points in credit. I mean, don't you understand that? I mean, I cannot stand people that sit here and say, I purchased something 1 month and then I just pay it off the next month. I'm not fucking kidding. So all of you people that are wondering why you can't get good credit and you're buying something 1 month and you're paying it off and you're looking great and shit. No, you have to pay interest. That's what credit is. That's what credit is. I know that is a shock to many of you, but this is an absolute fact. I'm sorry. I know it's, it's hard reality, but that's the way it is. Anyway. And by the way, don't put yourself in credit card debt either. I mean, that is irresponsible. It's stupid. And a lot of young people are doing that. I don't understand why. Anyway, I got way off keister here. I was talking about the State of the Union, talking about a bunch of subject matters out here. We got into immigration reform, and then you idiots started talking about how, you dumb young people can't. Yeah, how the wages out here are too much. I can't work, Ghost. I can't do it. I don't understand. So it is what it is here. Liberal Larry here.
Oh, so basically work my ass off for minimal pay, have no health insurance, and don't have a car. LOL Ghost. The boomers
yeah,
were able to buy
yes.
cheap houses
Yes.
and cheap living, yet millennials and Gen Z are scorned to work for what boomers took for granted.
What are you talking about, man? There's boomers right now that don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. You see this fucking stupid fucking entitlement fucking mentality that we're dealing with here? This fucker thinks that he should just have health insurance and cars and shit just popped out of nowhere, even though he does want to do nothing but do a menial fucking job. Unfucking believable. You know what? Fuck you people, all right? Hey, Liberal Larry, I hope you starve to death. You stupid, ungrateful, fucking think you're entitled to every fucking thing for doing nothing piece of shit. I'm not even kidding. Fuck you, Liberal Larry. I'm not even kidding. I can't stand this shit. Oh, well, I'm an American, so I deserve a car, and I deserve health insurance, and, you know, I deserve fucking money so I can buy my weed, and I can buy my alcohol, and I can buy all... Fuck you, okay? Let me tell you something. When I was 18 years old, I didn't have shit. I didn't have nothing. But guess what? I had to get a fucking job, and I had to fucking save up my goddamn money, and I had to fucking do what I had to do, okay? I mean, I didn't have the luxury of you idiots saying, man, that's not fair, man. You know, I want a car, and I want a house, and nobody gave me a fucking thing. So whenever I hear you dumbasses talking about, like, this stupid idiot Liberal Larry over here, I'm supposed to work my ass off and have no health insurance? I didn't have health insurance for a long time, asshole. I don't have a car. I didn't have a car for a long time. Guess what? I got a place where I fucking worked and either jogged it.
I'd buy
What?
that
Oh, here's
$1.
Gino.
Just to chime in here, the cheapest place to rent is $650, but you have to share it with 3 other people in a 300 square room apartment. Average price is $1,450
Dude,
for one
bullshit.
bedroom apartment.
I'm tired of hearing about this shit. That's bullshit. Look, let's go to Zillow right now. I'm fucking tired of hearing about this garbage. I am sincerely, I'm tired of it. All right, let's see. All right, let's go, somebody name me a city right the fuck right now. Somebody name me a city right now. Somebody name me a fucking city where, fuck Los Angeles. Of course fucking Los Angeles is gonna be out the fucking ass. It's a stupid California shit. All right, look, let's look at my city, I guess. You keep saying San Antonio. Let's look at San Antonio, okay? Let's look at San Antonio.
I'd buy that for $1.
What, High
You're an idiot.
Council?
We need free health care, free child care, and more welfare programs. Fuck you, Ghost.
Okay, great. Yeah, that's great, okay? Now, look, I'm going to go for rent. We're going to go, let's see, how much? Year built. How about money? How about money? I can't put any fucking pricing on this son of a bitch. Give me a fucking break with fucking Zillow. Oh, here it is.
SMH.
What up,
Young
trucker
people can't do
dude?
shit. I used to live in California and it was horrible. Overpriced everything, not a good paying job. So I worked my ass off, moved to a different state, and got a better paying job. SMH. What's up with people today?
Thank you, trucker dude. Thank you, trucker dude. Anyway, put the PC shot on. I'm looking right now at fucking $800 up to $800 a month, and look at all this opportunity right now in San Antonio, Texas. Look at all this shit. Look at this. Studio $759, Studio $750, Studio 1 bedroom, 1 bath. I mean, look at this shit. Look at this crap. Look at this garbage.
For $1.
Whenever I suggest getting a job that I think I'd enjoy, my mother keeps telling me how I'm better than that because of a bachelor's degree I got with help. Thoughts?
I don't know, man. I if you got a job, you got a job. All right, you know, you can't hurt about any, you know, you can't hate on anybody with a job. That's all I'm saying, man. So, you know, if your mom's hating on you because she thinks you're better than that, say, hey, mom, why don't you fucking help me get a fucking job that pays better than that? How about that shit? Anyway, let us continue here. Like I said, I was fucking showing all these goddamn, the 700, 600. I mean, give me a fucking break. I mean, seriously. I put the PC shut. I mean, look at this. Look at all this shit. 750, 650, 640. I mean, I don't want to hear that man goes, there ain't no $800, you know, fucking, there ain't nothing. I don't. Anyway, we got Derwicking in the house. What's up, Derwicking?
Daily PSA: get jobs, you fucking lazy hippies. It isn't that poor. I hate poors. Don't be #pedament poor. Being pedament poor is hazardous to your health. Also, all bronies are pedos and should be hung.
Yeah, well, I don't know about the last part, but Derwicking is absolutely correct. I mean, that's enough of you people just getting pissing and moaning and giving excuses on why you ain't got a job. Give me a fucking break, all right? I mean, I'm sitting over here giving fucking millions of dollars of information in financial information and stocks and all this shit, and you fucking think that I'm some impoverished piece of shit like this?
Buy that for $1.
And what is this, the Democrats?
Who needs to work hard and try to make wealth? Apply for entitlements and we'll take care of the problem.
Yeah, that
And
ain't
have
gonna
you
last
clothed,
very long.
Fed, and covered for
That ain't
healthcare
gonna last
peasants.
very long, baby. All right, that ain't gonna last very long. Sancho
From
13.
2006 to 2012, I had a $10 to $11 hour dead-end job. It sucked. I had no motivation for many years. I took a risk for a better job and it paid off. If anyone is out there making that amount, you can do better and do better now. At least get CDL.
Yeah, thank you. I'm glad that people are actually, text-to-speech. And cheers to Sancho 13. Cheers to Trucker Dude. Cheers to Derwicking. I'm glad that people are actually coming up and saying, look, you fucking lazy pricks. All right, it's not that goddamn hard. You people are making it harder on yourselves. You idiots.